Rahidale to all who are joining on the live streaming and who are here in person. I offer you the immeasurable loving kindness which occurs from immeasurable compassion. I offer you in Buddha's begging bowl.
Before we begin today's practice, we will report the number of deaths that have occurred in the major conflicts in the world. In the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, 31,112 Palestinians have died, been killed, and about 70,000 have been injured. And 1,410 Israelis have been killed. In the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 281,600 Ukrainians have been killed and died, and 435,760 Russians have died. There have been, for COVID deaths, there have been 7,007,867. And please, everyone, keep these beings in mind as we do these practices for beginning with White Tara, opening prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 1.
Do la dong war je be ra no bar je be ge dar ba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nang ga dan yan be zen jen dan je Dewa dan de dong dan dar Nyur de la na me bar yang da bar zo be jan jo Rinpo je do bar ja.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je de sai mai je je bar de le ngai sa ge wa lai go mai je bar de le ngai sa ge wa lai go de re na zon de nya ma zon da zon je bar de For
that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
San je nan lai jia sun je, jia dan jian jiu san ba ye, zo la an de yin jia sun je, jia dan wan je de je je, jian jiu dan ne jia bai dan, jian jiu san be lai bai la, de da ren xie ne bai da, de xian zhuo lai ban duan de, jian jiu sen ne jie jie xian, De jen de ne la ba lang ren bai jen de la ba jie wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Da ge jan soi jie bei sui nan jie zhuo la ban zhi san jian zhe bai zhu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nam ga dai nyan be sen jian dan jie de wai dan de wei jie dan de ba jie jie duan e jie jie dan zha wai jie jie duan e me be de wai dan mian zha wai jie jie nye ren jia dan nye dan zha wei dan yuan lai ne ba jie jie.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Sadhana, page 1.
Oi nai mo san jie zhe zui gen ge zhong de mar dan zhui jian zhe jian zhe sen jie do nai mo san jie zhe zui gen ge zhong de mar dan zhui jian zhe sen jie do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Am Bai Gan Da Zhe Da Hong Pei Om Soba Wai Shi Da Sarva Dharma Soba Wai Shi Da Wai Ren Jie Na Da Dorman Da Yan Zhen Joy Joy Ne Jia Lin Joy Jong Bai Ngo No san pa la ban de zhe pa re ba dan gen ba mar sar ve to ge wei joy chen zhe be song ge yo me jo ba zra rai ja rai ja 年九四金传九，个别将子就能算全部的下给我。也让这顿个大学给个将就前不我，在些人等着跟的那些，当爱跟着人民大娘学东北俺来。你有我们先不常见过真的人间间。将把把诺为真文字，地为人间这三百的我当灭文，这样就让你也想过了个三字。家人就见远别别干子。下孙这种真别我俺把人间见见，大姐见爱见见我把那说阿文，都为当月个来问这边，我们那公着往哪见见着。萨玛呀一日呀我巴扎尔甘巴丹波班的班阿罗甘甘的那位的。小姐别莫拉对的，澎湃个来转在马转。也有我把让俺这些门当在俺的这些一个的那这些个我见过的电有些那都的等在万人间就得救。过了些人们就算了呀，三姐也呀，这么也的也过了，我这个满天家，天个中这了个生这个，二三二三的个些位。我接来些这边多些有，我把什么对些人也说我把什么对些人也说我把什么对些人也说我把什么对些人也说我把什么对些人也说我把什么对些人也说。我把什么对些人也说我把啥真着也说 Om Baza Zindraya Zova, Om Baza Zindraya Zova, Om Baza Zindraya Zova, Om Baza Zindraya Zova, Om Baza Om Baza Zindraya Zova, Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ba Zhen Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma Ma Yer Jana, Ba Ye Ge Re Zo. Om Dare Du Re Ma yer jana go ye bo ren go ro so o da re de re ma ma bo ye bo ren go ro so Don le ren je no da dor mai ne do yo nga de jo de mar bar de la me ke ze jar de je de jen da ro ge ze be Arya samaya Sanje Shen La Me De Perwa Yen Ro Go Nanda Shen De Ju Bar Yu.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginning this time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings, drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed by becoming the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Wong An Beng An Da Zhe Da Hong Pei Wong So Ba Wai Shi Da Sarva Dharma So Ba Wai Shi Da Ren Jie Na Da Dharma De Zhe Jie Pa Man Ba La Ban Jie Jian Jie.
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, dear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue and lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with Tutahe, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to it, a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with Tutahe, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding. Right stress, left vent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the ladder home the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with omen swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter of the shape of self. Home by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds. Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form with twice-spoken Tara and Pei. Totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and 2 Tare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Nhờ mai ba môi yan che mai dan su nan cho da nan ja re che mai dan che mai yen che ma doi chen le jar dan sen de na che ro man che de sun jar nor de mai Zha xie dun xie zha bun cho mai chuan ye jen zai Ra xie ma dan bar we wei jie ma Ba me nu mai ma jia jie mo mie ban jia mo Re zhe ma dan wu zi jie ma dui Zhuo gun xie ben zuo le zhu xie jiang zhu dun dun Da jiang qie la re wu jie zui ma
네, 하다 네 삼탄이 이거 제일 네 가진다는 요래 사지 좀 되게 집디는 지 야자 예송 그래. 들이 제일도 왔다 삼탄이 이제 나쁜 남자가 송아대 이제 각계 리슨 고토고 말이야. 동문에 들이다 집디 삼탄이 이거 지 적게 싸워서 이래다. 네 빈자 담대 샤노 되게 때때는 왔다 남자 아마 또가 참아되는 집들이 좀 주바는데 어디 주바되는 데 갑들이 초가들이 좀 탑대다 버지는 양 나는 소속을 때 탑대로 버지는 다들이 자연 집들이 좀 마도 삼모주 탐치 집들이 좀 주바로 고고리 무슨 때인데도 집들이 좀 체인 남자들이면 참아 집들이 좀 말해서 대하마 오는 데다 오 장에 좀만 까면 거든요 들 좀만 못 고도 당신 몇 타말 빠나지 비티 갖다 싸워는 거를 라모지 탐지 집디 좀 어떡하는 추요래 싸마들이 무슨 대몽도 오시는 송거래 대고주 학기 중월이 20발라 니요 말에 20바 되는데 자와 탐지 시로도 적든 사지 격랑 사지 탐지 상토고 사지 격을 사지 탐지를 잡토고 호대기가 잡토고 대과고 체제들인데 다 가래 딘체들
So there are 21 Taras names. Actually, these names mentioned in the Dharani collections. So these are actually mentioned by Akshobhya, this 21 Taras name. But then all of these are Sanskrit names, so it's quite difficult to understand each and every these Tara names. For that reasons, Pentita collected all of these 21 Taras named in this sweet blazing praise to the 21 Taras. So that makes more easy to understand these names. So actually all the Ushinisha and White Umbrella, all of these yidams are the manifestation of Arya Tara. So that's why if we want to understand Arya Tara, want to understand this, then all these female yidam deities are included Tara. Some do not understand that. For that reasons, they think, oh, I bought a white Tara as a statue, so I don't have a green Tara statue, so I need a green Tara statue. Some think like that, but that is just ordinary way of thinking. So all these female yidams are included Arya Tara, and all of these female yidams radiate from the heart chakra of heart chakra of Tara. So these you will be understand in the Sukhavati prayer. So that's where there says all the victorious ones are included in a single wisdom, a single timelessness wisdom. So that's where all the Buddhas are included one Buddha. If you want to understand that, then one can understand that all female yidams are included the Arya Tara.
We'll continue with the benefits of the 21 Tara praises on page 34. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. Noble Arya Tara, through your compassion, the obscurations of myself and all beings are cleansed, and the 2 accumulations are completed. In every lifetime may unfavorable conditions arising from the 8 or 10 fears be pacified, and may Dharma practice, activities, and wealth increase. May all beings be liberated from danger and attain Buddhahood like you. While you chant the mantra, prepare the burning away affliction text. We'll be following, we're doing it for the living today, following the red writing. Begin on page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala ja sarva sedeva one dare du dare dur Mama gala sarva sedeva one bezra amrada gunrale hana hana one be one beza 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 amrada gunrale hana hana one one beza amrada gunrale hana hana one be 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 one la na ye je de zhe je ba bem je da ro je de je.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sorvan de so Lama Rinpoche don we bo do jen jen je 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 Karme nam la re sa che le me do ye me de bar jen je lo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
One beza amrata gunrale hana hana one be one soba vajada sarva dharma soba shida vam dom benga le meye dambo tele jamba yon se jirba le jemba dabo shi jawa pong gai jen je yon se zo ba sarva kun jo sun da From
the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Go to page 7.
Namo Tsa Ran Jan Den Bai Dan Lai Ngai Den Jia Jia Jian Du Jin Da De Zhe Nie Dong Ge Mei Ba Den Den Jie 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 Nam Ba Zang Ge Yan Zai Namo Tsa Ran Jan Den Bai Dan Lai Ngai Den Jia Jia Jian Du Jian Da De Zhe Nie Dong Ge Mei Ba Den De Jie 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 Nam Ba Zang Ge Yan Zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support.
Namba za ang yan zan za hong pa ran yan ga om a wong om a wong om a wong sarvan bengan Balen da ga he sarvan bengan Balen da ga he sarvan bengan Balen da ga he hong le do nen de ce la ge wa dang So lai bar jie jie dan dan la lo la da jie jie lin jie jie da dui jin jie ma mo la zin jia zin zuo long ju le dan so ge xiang gun jian lin jia bo lun da bo dan jie jie cai jin su lun du yuan de xie lai Home.
Demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kingly spirits, and demonesses. All those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, and all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm. Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes, arising as the yidam. My fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. Go to page 12.
Bazar ben dai ban de da nan je jön seine ye je wo zhen zhuo wa ye re zhuo sa wen se bar ju.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the six classes.
Wan sarva da da ga da ade chana ade jede sawa bamba avarana baman gar so wa wan dare du dar dure so wa wan da sarva naragangad Heda wan be wan dare dure so wa wan ba za sarva jeta ganga de heda wan be wan dare dure so wa wan ma da sarva driyang ganga de heda wan be wan dare so wa wan zen da sarva nyanga de wan be wan dare so wa wan de da sarva asranga de wan be wan dare so wa wan birda sarva sura ganga de heda wan be. Jia da dan ba zan jie ne, lai nan jie ne zhe ser der, la ye jie ne da ba ye, de xian da ge zhe so lo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Wan sarva da da ga da abe ye ga samaya ye ye hong jar go son ton jo la ye mai zhe mai men a ya da so go so zhe jiang jie za mai cha jie ge zhe so.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Wan sarva da da ga da abe ye ga samaya ye hong de da ge lan zong ba me be ge zang la zhe ra ge be ge zhe.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Wan sarva da da ga da ga yang bu xiu da na so hong zha xie ben bu xia ye na nan de jia we la zuo xiu jie ne xin zhuo ran xin de nian zhuo zhe ma nan bar jiang.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Wan dare so wa wan sarva da da ga abe ye ga samaya ye hong yon de jian zuo ba me be Tenzin de zhe ye xie de jian nan xie bei mon de zhe bei me de gar de me dar da ba ma zhe gang ya me jin da le nga ye san jie bai jia zhe ba da zhe jie.
Bottom of page 16. Home. Ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om dare dare so wa Om Arya dare samaya man balaya Arya dare dino ba te jan de me ba wa su de kayo me ba wa so be chayo me ba wa Anara do me ba wa sarva siddha membraya za sarva karma sa me Zidan xie ya gu ro hong, ha 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 ho, bangavate aya. Aya dare bava ma samaya sadhu va, om sarva tata gata abe shegat, samaya yere ya ho, nyamo dele dele. 念me公园的雷神，念在大德的雷拜，观觉孙觉的雷说。
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too, auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyon Jie Gar Din Re Jie Ba Lai Ma La Lai De Ba Jie Ga Dai Ge Ben De Zhou Lai Jian Ge Zang Bon De La De Xie Dan Le Jie Niao Wei Gang Dong Sar Me Lun Da Wer Da Se Na Ye Da Jie Dian Ga Nian Ye Ye Ji 安得多的摩登着尔干内，觉言也许我萨瓦，对家没也内人根，所所多被也许你扎多兰。 家外这辈也许在干上了也难难的，东在也许俺的对马大人中间的干，大把也许这个呢，见的三年东巴来大大马大。 没有没有东沙轮着江歌的，人把年不就学学。
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the God's abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Gong Ju Sun Jie Za Wa De Lama Na La Xian Za Lo Gong Po Do Jie Jie Den Ba Dan Jian Jian Ba Dun Ba Bo Sun Na Yun De Jian Zui Ye De Xian Xie Jian Za Lo Da Ba Do Jia Zha Wei Jie Ge Wei Nge Zo Le Zhe Xin Jie De Dun Dan Zhuo Jie Bai Jie Jie Qu La Xian Za Lo Zhuo Ne Zhuo Lam Yan Dun La Bai Da La Ra De Ge Xin Ge Dan Ba Yuan Den Yin Gen De La Jiang Za Lu Jiu Me Xie Ran Me Yu Jue Jie Ge De Jing Lun Jiu Zi Ge Ren Ge Zu Tu Jie Dang Ge Jia Jie Ru Be Lai Jie Zhuo Zhe Be Ge La Jiang Za Lu Jia Xia Yu Ba Dan Jie La Yen De Gen Jie Zhan Ye Jie Le De Ba Ye Nan Gun De Jiu De De Be Chang Za Lu.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus. Compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas. To the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the five Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sen jin gun gor wang yan son je le zhe tar ben ne zo zhang de zo jian ne jian zo jie nan jie da dan da ye sen jin gun gor wang yan son je le zhe tar ben ne zo zhang de zo.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
Nan de za zun la zo yu, chen ne ye ye de zi jian gor wa don, zhu be shi gar din ju la wang ge wei, le nga ye san zhe jia ne, ge zong dui jie wan dui yu.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the three roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
One dare dure so wa one Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba de janjo memba wa so de gayo memba wa so be chayo memba wa Anara do memba wa sarva sede membra yeza sarva karma sezame Zidan xie ya guru hong ha 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 hu banga wa te aya dare ma me me Arya Dharya Bhava Mahasamaya Sadho Gaya Vakadzita Sarva Abhekinsa Om Ahon.
Go to page 42. Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayas, I prostrate.
Namo Bhagavate Aparamita Ayranjana Sambhane Shindade Tenzo Ranzai Tatangataya Arde Samnya Sambhadai Tayada Om Punye Punye Maha Punye Aparamita Punye Aparamita Punye Jana Sambharo Bhazet Om Sarva Sankara Parishide Dharma De Gangana Samungat Sobavam Bhajide Mahanai Paravara Sova Amaranan Zivendaya 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 Sova Amar Daya Sova Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Amaran Zivendaya Sova Jamba Don Shen Zhen Song Wai Dan Zoi Bai Gun Shen Zun Zhe Zong Bai Dan Nyam Paran Joi Jin Ne Loi Do Jir Bei Zhai Xie De Jiang Den Der De Lei Zhuo.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. Go to page 38. From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity. Home. In the hearth of Dharma Dhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation without abiding and without characteristics. This self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, this natural, spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba dejandro membawa Sudagayo membawa Subejayo membawa Anarado membawa Sarva sida membrayeza Sarva karma sesame Siddhan Yeya Guru Hum Ha 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 Hoi Bangavate Arya dare mame Ayadare Baba
Now go back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble Goddess Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Argam Padam Pupam Dupam Alogam Gandeme Nevedem Shabda Padizazo. La me jo benje sha je be mo la de de po ma ga le do ze ma do ma ya la jan za Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare denoba dejandro membawa Sodagayo membawa Subejayo membawa Anarado membawa Sarva sida membrayeza Sarva karma sesame Siddhan Yeya Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bangavate Arya dare mame Ayadare Baba Mahasamai Sadova Wan Arya Dare Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Tenoba Tejandra Membawa Sodegayo Membawa Zobejayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Siddha Membrayeza Sarva Karma Sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayat Ayatare Bava Ma Samaya Sadova Wan Aryatare Samaya Manabalaya Aryatare Tenoba Tejandra Membava Sudagayo Membava Subejayo Membava Anurado Membava Sarva Siddha Membrayeza Sarva Karma Sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 ho Bhangavate Ayatare Mam Tare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadho Ma Jir Yon Sa Ma Dan Da Loi Mon Be Wan Ge Ne Non Bai Gan Jie Sun Zi Lai Nge Zhe Dam Zorware Wam Der Ne Den Da Len Je De Korwa Se De Yun Ne Jai Ne Me Se Da Wan Shu Sun Jun Na Le Bar Se De Su.
Go to page 45.
Jan Zi Zi Mo Wan Jer Dar La Me Je Be Nge Zheb Der La Ma La Ye Ga Da Ge Nian Zhen Jiu Ba Ye Ge Wen Zhuo Nyer Jiu Zhe
There 다 주로는 어떻게 가시시고 이 다다지 장초 기반의 제가 조건지 되고 송송을 생삼 무보섬제 때문에 되니 이 세계 동체 봐송 이 생가리 sem지 삼바가리 로르로 sem지 다시 송송제 삼바가리 상족 sem지 무보들이 라다 초가라 되니 다다지 십상다 쇼로 상조 제바 소조 상조 제바데 하자 가르침 버리 들이 다다 숨부드나 아제요리 다서 소라 다다를 생각 강에 미나 다 추시바도 고음도 어디 체스마스 바디 지로를 참이 강에 동네 좀 채라 들이 라소 제거리 들이 차디요리 들이 동네 지내더니 다다 숨부 가라 제반 좀 맡아봐 고쳐라 제반 매와 들이 셔가리 다고도 가리지 봐줘. 셔가리 고 진짜 돈이 차대요래. 배는 가서 가는 거지. 뭐지 부모들이 뭐 제보 탑식에 며칠 같이 그 말, 기자식 그 말이 대들이 세가야사 대사서 저도보러 내요리. 또 강을 랩터지 답이 강에게 가리나 차상나에 알리는 싸그리 또 바꾸면 강에 체들이 맞아 셈나 남장들이 탑초고요. 차들 셔타지 봐도래더니 대바요미요미 동해긴 야로는 라왕이 받더니 잡초고요. 내려더니 사지에 탑락해 봐더니 사초도 낭이오래. 내려더니 대식이 뭐 참말이요. 오래 생대식이 뭐 참말이요. 대외를 대래 끼사족세단 체다. 대식이 뭐 상지에 저도 참말이요. 그래서 사초도 아장 가르쳐 버려. 뒷감을 사고서 사초 제발 감이 다다 참말을 찾아 가르치고 아 시선은 되라고 제거해야지. 내가 셔터를 가게 셔터는 상이 강에 세울 마사 조제 요래 쌈 디삼은 것들 깨깨깨가들이 탁탁고 요래. 제 빼나 너무 제보지 초근하니 컨트롤이구나. 내 랑상들 걸 좀좀도 텐트고 요래. 좀도고 요래. 너무 지금 몇个사소리 짜고는 뭐 자사박을 짜고리나 짜서고요 말이지. 너무 가르쳐버려. 전황이더니 속속속 그쪽고 요래. 가래리 바시 남시 등에 첨보 요래. 상초도 하자 가르쳐보 요래. 그래서 담자벌니들이 라노가 시와다 떼셨다 다도 장매 발에서 하고 요래. 상초도 안 한 게 제일 좋고 요래. 저도 대봐요 그래. 저서는 대봐요. 저는 들이대래 생기 답들이 대시 용보 요래. 차롱하고 이 삼재던 편나 그리고서 탑탑들에서 이시지고 그래더라. 생상고 숨 때문에라더니 저기 비용치 뭐 요래. 상초에 되게 요래. 잠이 오 나다 다시 써버려야지. 말이 시진대로 지고 탑재는 아셔서 가게 된다고 제그래서 소장열이 상초도 양장데 이런 게 고쳐서 잡기도 마주사니 상초 제 초거리 대 하자 그이지 뭐도 주로 나가게 뭐 주시고이 택만 보시고 되더라 빠자 그 요리 되나 그래라 그래야 되기지.
So here we are doing burning away afflictions. At that time, there are necessary. There's necessary three things: is refuge fields and motivation, and also reflection. So this the first is the there are three things, which are the first is the mother sentient beings, and then there are many mother sentient beings are dying or they are living in the samsara, and then second is bodhicitta, the bodhicitta, and then third is those the practices or faith through practicing. So that's where right now we are practicing this for the sake of living beings or for the sake of those beings who passed away. Actually, during the living, we think, oh, I don't need these practices because I don't have any problems. Because during the living, we think we don't need those practices because we have no more problems. Then we have self-pride. That's why we think we don't need it. But then when we engage or when we will experience suffering, at that time, many people suicide because they cannot be forbearance with those sufferings. So that's where these burning away afflictions practices for the sake of the living and who passed away. So that's where in this, when we are living at that time, we should faith in three jewels. And then if we actually there, when I was in the prison, before I went there, some leaders, they always eat nice food and they're wearing very nice clothes and they don't care about those practices. But when they come to the prison and then they eat some food from from the garbage and then they wear very old clothes. So that's where when people who experience suffering at that time, then they start to search the three jewels, and so that's where this burning away affliction is very important. Actually, all sentient beings possess or endowed with Buddha nature or Sugata Garbha. So that's where right now we need some conditions to blossom this Buddha nature, which is bodhicitta, loving kindness and compassion. So that's where right now we are practicing through online, and then many people think, oh, right now we are practicing Jangchok for disease or deceased, But then when I will die, at that time they will practice for me like that. That's where they immediately can connect with this. So uh, uh, actually, people who passed away, I mean, in the Bardo beings, very easy to protect them through these burning away afflictions. They are like a very huge or big piece of wood, which is in the water. If there is a big wood in the water, and then very tiny thread connect with that, and we can pull it anywhere we need. But if that wood is on the ground, then many people tried to move it. It's so difficult. Likewise, the Bardo beings are always they are searching refuge. That's where if we do these burning away afflictions, it greatly benefit them. So there are countless thinking beings dying. So that's where mainly when practitioners of these burning away afflictions, you need bodhicitta, and then you need faith in three jewels. So that's where for that, if you have those things, then these things, then you can practice this sadhana. We collected this sadhana for practitioners who possess bodhicitta and faith in three jewels. Actually, for that reasons, you practice this and study this Jangchok sadhana. And when you have a refuge vow, then you can practice these burning of afflictions. So that's where right now we actually often I told you about this part, but today we are recording that. That's where I say this again.
Page 46. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, Mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3-time Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the Mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victor Taras, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all knowable things. O brilliant Mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, May I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book. First, we're going to do the Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune and the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness, on page 63.
Perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amita is grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly, in total pure land of perfect compassion. Verified those names don't exist. Generous, you call me with love. Grant me the supremacy, being lotus like your land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born, God your blessings, sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joyland of perfect receiving names, for confused is don't exist. Vajrasattva grandly sees me all like wisdom city, in glory and downland of perfect splendor. Even names for confused by don't exist. Ratnasambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land. Oh, great happiness, even names for confused desire. Gone Amitabha blessed, grand discerning wisdom city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoka Siddhi bestow accomplished wisdom in the Om Dharma sphere. Then thou is five perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grand dharma, that to wisdom city, grand vital essences of the five great mothers and long life. Eliminated Rudya, now Tsogyo dwells with darkness. Grant peace, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound Gurus of Venom. Now where lineage dwell, grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Well-leaders of peace and last grant supreme and common, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gathered in fixed guidances, grant ripening, liberating powers, fortune of secret matter, Trying Dhammacaya's expense, well and lineage lords and kings. Jantan lighted acting, Christian stages metadating, entertainment to conspire. Jermakaline, called guns educating CD, fortune of enlightenment. Ushi in Vaishyavanaza, God was Kadambala, who was kindly for all beings. Master of life married, well food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your pledge. Think of us compassionate, leave behind all life fortune, being the fortune of cattle, fortune of peace horses, and wealth of fish country livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep. Chain of herd and moss for chain of gods and those best cattle, wealth of which hunting cows, bulls, used to carry every loads all these good fortune be, fortune of our lovely seed. I lead was golden silver, fertile soil and the sea's grace, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, be the nearest good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's God spirits were me, dwelling others wishing and below, rewards gods and humans well, bring them here as good fortune, purpose body fortune, Zambulin's holy Rama. Balanchos fortunate, wealth, dominions, longevity, beings my strength and merit. All lands grant therefore, turning in kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force. Persian kings fortune and worthy army of King Esau, the courage of Ukavo, as good fortune in them, in fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds. Perfect wealth, food and cloth, the radiant splendor riches, stands armor, weapons, miracle powers. And so upon this pictures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure was please all of these be the nearest good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Long life fortune, come like the swinging southern clouds, southern long life fortune come, like in shrouding east, western long life fortune please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life fortune please come here, like a falling from above. Upper long life fortune come, like Swiss grains ripe in the lower long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, raw fortune of our students' line. Come like dazzling star garlands, Bushi eastern Vajradaki, Nibila's fortune pacified, disease, demons, hindrances. Southern Jundaki, living resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit reaches. Western Lotus Dati, Salmon Patu Tamo, the Samsara and Nirvana. Northern action Dati, living the light and not annihilating the evil. What's God with your ready? You bring me all the world's fortune. Bring no species subjects here. Bring fortunate objects. He always remain at this place. And may these fortunes steadfast. Potent as life substance, says and of this place protect what please remains firm unchanging. That eternal life see, the grant blessed see, the grant forever merit see, the grant to see these let them be accomplished spontaneously. Savasidi alalaho.
Home, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods. Please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabhyam, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism, nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water. without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta rise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book on page 40, the prayer of Kuntuzangpo. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntuzangpo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kuntuzangpo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntuzangpo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fading away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses in your beloved family, all these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting. You will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies, just relax and ease. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kuntuzangpo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Ah-ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness, radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzangpo. And if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. In the yellow prayer book, Long Life Prayers, on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shinrizik, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drugumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings, may your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigdingkongpo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Rigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
je joy ma le ba de ye za la go ba yo. Thank you, to all who are joining on the live streaming. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for joining, and be sure to come for the afternoon meditation led by Khenpo Tenzin on mindfulness from 3 to 4. Everyone be well. Take care.
Mama,